historically, if you truly do believe it's a fascist thing, the Olympics are a great place to stick it to them. That's how you rub their face in it. I mean, one of the most consequential athletic events of all time was Joe Louis winning his rematch against Max Schmeling, and Hitler was sore still for the rest of his life after Jesse Owens. Let's go on. The Olympics. I don't know if you know this, but the left right now, because everything's offensive. What have we gone through? Hulk Hogan can't honor an American icon. Okay. American Eagle can't have a white model. And now also the United States can't be a proud enough country to host the Olympics because...
Or safe enough.
The progressive left thinks that the LA Olympics set for 2028 should be canceled because America is being run by an authoritarian, lawless regime. This comes from the San Francisco Chronicle, a guy named Joe Matthews. He wrote, "This event is now too dangerous for California. Hosting an Olympic Games requires us to work together with a lawless United States regime and its rights-violating security apparatus as it openly wages war against our city and state." Last I checked, you still don't have to disclose over there in California if you're riddled with HIV when you transmit it to a sexual partner in a truck stop. So I'd say you guys are doing pretty well as far as the freedom and decadence. Also, while we're talking about authoritarianism and a fascist regime, really? You know, like, that other countries have hosted the Olympics, and I don't have to go back that far. Let me just go back to, the most recent Olympics, 2022, winter, Beijing. China literally killed and disappeared, both of them, thousands of Uyghurs and other political prisoners. I didn't hear the same level of protest. Let's go not too far. 2014.
Uyghurs?
Sochi, Russia. The Winter Olympics. The Russian government was literally abusing workers, basically enslaved, constructing the Olympic sites. And by the way, any critics of the games were imprisoned in Russia. Let's go back just a little bit more. Oh, wait, that's right, 2008. Beijing again. Beijing again. I don't know how they get to. At least 1.5 million people were forcibly displaced to build the Beijing Olympic sites. And none of you said a word except for the poorly received new event, Uyghur Javelin. That one didn't go over that well. But
asshole.
Let's go back again. 1980. Oh, that's right. Moscow. Russia. Again. The Moscow Olympics. Just to give you an idea, at that point it was estimated that 1 out of every 50 workers in the Soviet Union was in a gulag. And they invaded Afghanistan right before the games. But Donald Trump is putting tariffs on some of said nations who are abusing human rights. I know you think, okay, Russia, China, Russia. What else you got? All right, 1936, Berlin.
Wow.
Hitler had seized power, ruled dirt. You guys know. I don't need to give you a history lesson here, but in 36, the Nuremberg race laws, they were already going into effect, legalizing the persecution of Jews, which came to be known as, say it with me, the Holocaust.
Oh. Wait, I didn't think that actually happened. That's what I've been told recently.
Yeah, it's about 6,000. And then we can even just go to World Cups, right? The gayest sport on earth.
Thank you.
Which you'd really think they'd avoid the actual fascist place because they're all gay. 2022, Qatar. There's like 500 migrant worker deaths that were just admitted to during the stadium construction. You know it's at least triple that, and they didn't care. They banned any cooked kosher food, and they banned public Jewish prayer. This is in Qatar.
No, not all wrong.
But the Beckhams showed up. I don't care. And by the way, you know who else hosted the World Cup? Russia, 2018. Less than 4, we've given you history, but this was less than 4 years after they had shot down Malaysian Airlines, right, flight MH17, after they'd invaded Crimea, occupied the Donbass region in Ukraine. This is like, and now we say, this is nothing America does will suffice, and nothing these other nations do will ever actually be judged appropriately. For crying out loud, Bernie Sanders honeymooned in the USSR. Bernie Sanders only decided that he was anti-Russia when it stopped being the Soviet Union.
By the way, you know what's a dangerous threat to people coming? It's not the fascist dictatorship that you think we live under. It's Compton, okay? In Los Angeles, you still have Compton.
Thank you.
Also, by the way, this is the thing. Historically, if you truly do believe it's a fascist thing, the Olympics are a great place to stick it to them. That's how you rub their face in it. I mean, one of the most consequential athletic events of all time was Joe Louis winning his rematch against Max Schmeling, and Hitler was sore still for the rest of his life after Jesse Owens.
I still don't get it. How can Jesse Owens beat Aga? He's like the perfect white. Everyone knows the blacks are slow. That's why we Negro slowpokes. It's a stereotype for a reason. You say, there goes the Negro slowpoke. I even wrote the children's song so you could remember. There goes the Negro slowpoke. He's so slow and he's so black. There goes the Negro slowpoke. Not like a white guy. He's that fast.
Don't ask for an apology. This ain't Joey Swole.
They really like their children's rhymes there.
They really do.
The crowd got into
They
it.
get him young.
Hitler does it like he's saying hi to his neighbors. Not like this. Not, he doesn't give it this. He goes like this. How's it going, Dave? Stratzen
Yes.
Tomorrow I'll get your lawn tips.
Scott's to turf builder.
I'll make your tree grow up.
The begonias look great.
It's just a casual, like he's practicing being a waiter.
It is funny though. You
Oh, I
do
got
wonder, like,
dumplings.
were they not aware of black speed back then? Like, he really thought that was a sure thing.
Yes.
He's like, all right, we really need a win right now. Let's Oh, I know. Let's put up a white guy against their black in a foot race.
Didn't they finish third in that race? The white guys, I think 2 black guys won.
Yeah.
Maybe it was first and third. I can't remember. I thought it was first and second.
It
worked.
I think it's okay to acknowledge genetic differences. That for some reason, all the land speed records on they're black people, and all right, fine, that's one for you. And then you look at the strength records, and they're all Norwegians, Nordics, and Eastern Europeans with fingers like Polish sausages. Hey, we all have our thing. Asians have the SATs. So
Superior race.
It's not a sport, though. So
yeah, it doesn't matter. Ping pong.
nobody cares about that.
Well, the Asians do.
That's nobody.
He'll be issuing his apology on TikTok tomorrow.
Won't. I won't. I stand by that. Nobody cares about ping
Well,
pong.
you're wrong, because I lost $5,000 in one of those championships in
See?
Vegas.
Gerald, you don't know who you hurt.
I had Ting Pling Duck for Sing Chang Flag, and I don't know what happened.
And then to make up for it, you went to the highlight courts, and that didn't go well.
No,
either.
exactly. A couple of guineas from Providence showed up and said,
Remember, highlight was like huge, and then it's like, I guess it's still a thing.
Well, everybody figured out, it's like, wow, this is kind of stupid.
They were like, this is the most dangerous sport ever.
It
It's
is.
not even
Okay.
Remember the guy died.
Well, he got beamed in the head, right, with a...
Killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like one guy.
No, I'm just saying. It was fun.
Yeah, but were there any points scored? That's really what
Yeah,
matters.
his wife was ecstatic.
I think he made his point. Hey, do you like what you saw? I don't know how, because it's on YouTube and we have to cut all the good parts out. So you should tune in live weekdays at 11 a.m. Eastern on Rumble, where we can still speak freely and even use words like and get and
So.
whoa. You been here this whole time?
Yeah. Snuck in.